in a millennia, what it feels like. Just a random impromptu live. Maybe people show up, maybe not. I don't know. Just gonna hang out, put some carburetors together, and we'll probably have to inevitably go make a tea run. Oh, it sucks having to sit this low in the stool. Okay, so two 750 tunnel ram carbs. We just finished filming a video on repairing metering blocks. So yeah, ain't got nobody in here. That's cool. We'll just hang out. Oh, we got two people already. Oh crap. Marty! Yeah, I did get the book. How you doing, Marty? It's been a long time. I kind of forgot the context of the book. Alvin, welcome. King Eric, the greatest of all. You are the greatest. Thank you for showing up, dude. Classic and new style engine builds. What's up, man? 11 people already. Patrick, I appreciate that. Howdy, Andrew. 14 people. Dang, you guys are already filling in fast. I figure I'm going to put these carburetors together, and like I just said to the camera, we just finished filming a video on repairing metering blocks. Made some aluminum plugs to fix the stripped out threads on these. Was it a dirty book? It could have been. I don't know. It might be. I ain't had time to look through it yet, but it's let's just say we got pictures of Marty's modeling career. Well, thank you, Stephen Thomas, or Stephen Thomas. Jezbo is kind of neat, to say the least. She's got a character and real fun to take around and do stuff. I figured we'd all just sit here and hang out in the middle of the day. Howdy, Alan. 21 people in 2 minutes. That's impressive. You guys are, I'll be honest, you have your own channel. It's new name, Logan. I'll have to check that out. By the way, Jade, your dad's been very cool. Thank you, King Eric. Actually, we are also working on a video for that right now, too. I've got about, I think, 3 videos going right now. But I needed to finish these carburetors and get them off my parts washer. It's the problem is any flat space in a garage becomes a workbench. And my parts washer's got stuff in it. Parts we're cleaning, but it's become the perfect carburetor workbench. I mean, it's literally the perfect size. Oh, man. Washer? Don't make fun of the way I say washer, Marty. I can't help it you don't know how to speak good English like I do. Like I do. That's funny. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Rob. Yeah, you're working. Yeah, I can fit that in there. Cool. I speak American, thank you. Yeah. I speak Midwesterner. Kansan. Oh, we're just going to put a couple carburetors together. I got to say, we almost got 30 people in here within 4 minutes. You guys are the greatest group of people as far as viewers. I don't think I could have asked for a better group of folks to call subscribers, viewers, friends, whatever we want to call you. Very true. Clean flat space is hard to find in my garage. Let's find a 10 millimeter. I'm lucky I don't have to deal much with 10 millimeters. But when I need one, there's never one around. I absolutely hate it when I buy parts and they're metric thread, or they take a metric socket or a metric wrench. Oh, it drives me up the freaking wall. Oh, your name is Logan. Oh, well, thank you. Pulling my 2-speed out today, make room for the Muncie. Yes! It's about time. What do I think of CFI and EFI? Well, King Eric, I think they're overrated. I think that EFI, okay, so let's just say this. So carburetors are roughly a 100-year-old technology, and we are still learning about carburetors. Like, whoever made these things, I think it was just a happy accident that, like, the Holley 4-barrel works like it does, or a Carter, or any carburetor for that matter. And EFI being so new, like, it's maybe a 30-year-old in technology. I mean, for what we have today. So fuel injection's been around for a long time, like into the 40s and stuff. But I mean, it's such a new thing. I don't think I would jump on the bandwagon of all the EFI swaps just yet. But I did have a question. What CFM is that carb? These are 750 tunnel ram carbs. Alvin wanted to know when we're going to work on the Duster. Well, I'm waiting for news from the machine shop on the 340. Once the 340 is done in here, we're going to start building that W2 headed 340 with a tunnel ram. And then we'll start working on it again. Hey, Jed, how you doing? Do you use Berryman carb cleaner and ultrasonic? Why? Okay, so I'll say this. I used to use an ultrasonic cleaner, but the ones from Harbor Freight, they didn't last. So I kind of just threw those away. My carb cleaning solution, it's actually, 2 parts gas to 1 part ATF. That's all I use, because the Berryman's carb cleaner will actually eat the finish off of a Holley, and I'm a huge sucker for zinc dichromate and trying to preserve it. And the ATF and the gas mix doesn't hurt it, but it does soak into the gaskets and makes them release. So that's what I use. And then I literally use a toothbrush. And then my drill, like when I clean out the throttle boards and stuff, I'll put a soft wire wheel in there and clean those. But literally all the outside castings, it's with a freaking toothbrush. It's very time consuming. Tacos or burritos? It depends. It really depends what you're in the mood for. Do I want a CUDA? That's a silly question. Who doesn't want a CUDA? Dude Bopar, how you doing? 40 people. Wow, 7 minutes. Dang. So here's the problem, is I always think, you know what, I'm going to do a live, but I'm going to work too, and I'm going to hang out with everybody and work. And then, yeah, I end up spending most of my time talking to everybody, and then I don't get anything done. That's okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. I cannot put that on yet because I got to assemble my float bowls, which is all of this mess here. Let's see. So how is everybody doing today? And I only want good answers, because there's no reason to be having a bad day, unless obviously you're having a bad day, because bad days suck. Oh, sweet, you off work. Awesome. Joseph, you're from Stanford, Connecticut. Wow, that's cool. It's always cool to hear about where people are from. It really is, because, you know, you get people from all over. Okay, got one. Where do I send it? No joke. Well, if you're, I mean, I guess you're being serious. In any link of my video descriptions, you can find my email, which is ChargerJezebel70. You can send me an email. I'm imagining it's a Hot Wheels. But of course, the last time someone said, "Hey, do you want a car?" and I was like, "No," I wound up with a Duster. Oh man, I should have cleaned all these bolts. So I'm cleaning these. I usually use a chunk of plywood on my rock driveway. I'm not quite sure where the context is there, but okay. Nope, malleable. Let's see. Working on watching you build carburetors. Yes. I figure we just all hang out. It's been a long time since I've done a live, and I kind of like doing these impromptu lives. Never get a great turnout, but oh well. Just got a Proform Best of Everything Assembled in the USA. Ooh. I've always shied away from Proform carburetors, Maybe I should give them a chance. I probably should instead of just shying away from 100%. Especially if they are made in the USA and not just assembled here. That's the problem you run into with the modern day Holleys is they are just assembled here. And a 493 stroker. That'd be cool. Let's see. Jed, tell Joseph I'm originally from. Well, Marty, I'm pretty sure he can see your comment. You're from Stanford? Stamford? Yeah, see, he saw your comment. I need a razor blade. Dang it. I'll be back. Hey, come back. Hey, chat, where are you? 73 Duster 447.27 at 8 3/4. Wow, that'd be fun. Well, 69 Dodge Charger. The video that comes out at about 5 o'clock today, my time, Central Standard, is it's all about that. Signed in just now, but on the subject of kind of Holleys, what's your opinion of QFT? QFT are actually fantastic carburetors. I've never had a personal experience with one, but from what I've heard from people like my buddy Tall John at Tall John's Fun Shop, he loves them, stands by them. They're probably the last good carburetor that's offered by Holley, at least until they butt rape them too. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, since we're listening off projects. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Why don't you and me, Birdsong, do a car? That would be kind of cool. Wait, why don't you and me, Birdsong, do a car? I think what you're saying is, yeah. Let's see. Man, I lost my. Oh, Andy from Unity Motorsports. Man, I can't wait to see more on your dyno video. That thing's already almost making 700 horsepower. And I don't care if it's a Ford. It's still got Hemi heads, so I dig that thing. And plus dyno stuff, anything carburetors like, but we're working on a pair of 750 tunnel ram carbs right now. I'm repairing, so I think it's freaking awesome, dude. Hopefully everything goes good on the dyno and you don't have some kind of malfunctions. Oh no, ramming around parted out his Pontiac motor for a How's the 340 coming? I haven't got any new results on the 340 yet. It's still at the machine shop getting work done to it. Let's see. Logan's got a 74 Dodge D100 step side. Going to be putting a 440. Whoa, you got me a step side. Let's see. What's going on? Vation Sims? I know I screwed that up. Lots of opportunity for new carb designs to shine. That's true, Tom. That is true. Oh, Mr. Birdsong. Well, the problem with Chris and I doing anything together is, well, he's in Vegas and I'm in Kansas, and that's a huge drive. And you see all those YouTube channels where they do like those revivals. I guarantee you there's a lot of those cars where they don't actually show where the things go horribly wrong. So it just takes time. Like, you can't really put a car together like super soon. It would take a while to be able to do something like that. But it would be fun to work with Chris on a whole video like that. And now it's going to bite me in the butt because I didn't bring all the tools over. Oh, there we go. Just had to get the old needle and seat. Ooh, that's gummy. That's nasty. Hey, come on now. Auto refresh. That's why we're not getting anything. Morning. It's like noon. Let's see here. Small block Chevy has 2 tunnel ram 430s. Ooh, that'd be interesting to see how that works for you. I've never had super great luck with those. Like, Uh, Never had great luck with like the 450 tunnel Ram Carbs. Really, I got your name right, Vation. Well, from one man with a weird name to another, uh, my real name being actually Jedediah, most people can't spell it or pronounce it worth a dang. So I'm always leery of mispronouncing guys' names. Chris don't have a lot of money. He's just got a lot of good cars. He got a lot of good investments. I mean, you got to put your money somewhere because the dollar ain't worth a whole heck of a lot right now. And muscle cars are, well, they're worth quite a bit right now. Never hurts to invest your money into something good. Where'd my razor blade go? There it is. Try my name, Jed. Oh, that's easy. Benito Van, or Vaughn. It could be Vaughn or Van uh, Rensburg. I hope so. I mean, Benito, that sounds Italian, or it could be Spanish too. And Benito, I know at least in Spanish is like pretty, or Benita. Like the one word I remember from the 2 years of Spanish I took in high school. Daniel, this is not that kind of live, man. I don't have that ability to do that on my phone. Vation the Third. Wow, that's freaking cool, dude. That is super cool. Yeah, Daniel, this is just on my phone, not through StreamYard or nothing like that, so I can't send a link and have people join in on this. Sorry. And do I know Nick's Garage? I used to watch his channel and then I kind of got bored of it. Oh, you're in South Africa? Wow. Freaking South Africa. Wow, that's freaking. I'm just a normal old Kansas dude and having someone from South Africa. Wow, that's freaking cool. You guys, like I said, you guys are the freaking coolest bunch ever. I kind of wish I could do more of these. Meet up at Power Tour this year, y'all. That would be kind of neat if I did Power Tour if I had time for it. Barnaby Jones' cousin was Jedediah. Oh, oh, yeah. I'm not world. I guess technically I am worldwide famous because I mean technically all you have to do to be world famous is to have like a friend in Canada and like over in Europe, and then technically you are world famous. That's technically all you need. I don't think it's like really anything else special. Jed, you coming to Carlisle ever? Probably not. It's just all about the time frame and the drive, and gas is freaking ridiculous, but we're not going to get into that. I'm going to be lucky to be able to go to this No Name Nationals event in October. Amtrak, well, if I'm going to go to the Carlisle, I want to bring Jezebel, you know? 'Cause I think this year they're actually doing the 50th anniversary for all 70 Chargers for real this time. And I always wanted to do that. I think that'd be cool to reunite Jezebel with all of her brothers and sisters. But, yeah, we'll see. 64 people watching. Wow. That's impressive. Put the car in the train. That's actually not a bad idea. So, we did get our, let's see. Oh, volume from Nova Scotia, Canada. Wow. You know, here's a fun fact for you. So when I was in school about a decade ago, God, I feel old. I remember seeing the name Nova Scotia, and I always thought that was just a cool word or a cool name, Nova Scotia. It sounds kind of silly, but I always thought that was cool. Famous on my TV from British Columbia, Canada. Wow. You ever thought about doing Rocky Mountain Race Week with Jezebel? Well, it'd be neat. I'd love to do more stuff like that. It's just having the time to break free to do all that. What makes up the color in that hood scoop? Are you talking about the hood scoop on Jezebel, Tom? Norm's dealership in Chicago. I'd like to go visit that. What's up, Roy? How you doing, man? Who else on the chat is from British Columbia? You know what? That's a good point. Um, well, first, I was waiting for Tom Muse to answer my question to him because he had a question to me about my hood scoop. But yeah. So my scoop, we'll answer this. Then I got a little challenge for everybody. So the scoop on Jezebel, we did a video on making it. It's basically a gas or Chevy style scoop that we bought from Speedway, and we turned it around to be Ram Air, but it needed to be wider, and we wanted to make it more custom, so we used plexiglass. And I had ordered the darker blue, didn't think it was going to be that dark. If I had to do it again, I would have used the light blue because you can't hardly see nothing through it. It's so dark, but it is neat. And it's got bolts holding it in place and then glue too. And so far, the scoop's doing just fine. The plexiglass hasn't got all foggy and hazy. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so with that answered, everybody in the chat, all 61 of you, I want to know where all you are tuning in from because I think it's super cool to see where people are from. Obviously, I am from Kansas in the United States. Let's see. Yeah, bought a 69 Cornet at the dealership. That'd be cool. Watching from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Happy Easter. Wow. Snowed here in Wisconsin. Wow. Oh, dude, that sucks. Center Point, Texas. Tune in from the computer. Blue Island, Illinois. Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. Lewisburg. Oh my God, I can't keep up. Lewisburg, Ohio. Anna. Hi, Anna. Near Marceline, Missouri. North Carolina. Love the hood scoop on Jezebel. Thank you. Flat Rock, Alabama. North Wales, UK. Holy crap. Hey, William, there's a good YouTube channel. If you guys get bored of my crappy content, you ought to go check out William at Charger 383 Mopar. Good friend of mine. Chicago. I know guys up by Chicago. Watching from Kansas. Thank you, Derek. Let's see. Carson City, Nevada. Wow, that's cool. Man, that's a lot of people to try and keep track of. Newton, North Carolina. Bryant, Arkansas. LV, Kansas. Clay Center, Kansas. Jonathan, how you doing? My absolute favorite YouTube channel. How you doing, Jonathan? Been trying to keep up with all your crazy stuff, dude. That oh God, what it was that it's not a sawmill. Ah, man. Whatever that freaky saw planer thing you're doing, I just cool. Super cool stuff. I love that history, everything you're doing, man. And especially preserving it and educating the people on it. Everett is tuning in from the island of Maui, Hawaii. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Happy Easter to you too, Joseph. Take care, Marty. From Bowling Green, Kentucky, Langley, British Columbia, where cars still race, Sweetwater, Mississippi, wind chill in Eau Claire, Wisconsin is at 6:30 this morning with 6 degrees. Wow. Man, you keep that, okay? Because Kansas is finally starting to realize it's supposed to warm up now. No more snow. And Park Ridge, Illinois, from Speed Crusader. Scar My Guitar, what's up, dude? Another guy who does some really cool, if you guys are into musical items or guitars and stuff, really cool builds on that channel. We got another guy from Eclair, St. Louis, Missouri. Really, Vincent? Wow. That's cool. That's not too far from me. Well, 4 hours. Let's see. Thank you, White Horse. Happy Easter to everybody in here, obviously. Hopefully everybody has a good time with their family and enjoy the holiday weekend. Branch, Missouri area. Mopar Man 1978. Welcome, man. Another great YouTube channel to go check out. Obviously. Is that one of them junk Holleys? Actually, Jonathan, yes. These ones were legitimately junk because I had to use my lathe to make plugs to fix the threads in the jets when a hillbilly cranked on them. And, well, here's one of the jets. I don't know what a man has to do to just destroy a Holley jet like that, but geez. So So yeah, I actually made these little plugs to glue in and fix the threads, and it was successful. You and your dad doing anything with the Indian motorcycles? They're actually sitting behind us. Once it gets like nice, and we get a little bit of free time, we're gonna go do some rides. There's some bike rallies and stuff that we're invited to go to. Keene, Texas. Wow. Claire's pronounced Eau Claire. It means clear water in French. Really? Okay. Eau Claire. I always thought it was Claire. No, I'm thinking of the sweets. Eclair. That's what's screwing me up. Okay. Sorry, I'm a fat guy at heart. Hollies are cash from dude. As much as a Holley guy I am, that is the freaking truth. The castings are freaking pot metal would be better than what they're made out of. Well, thank you. I think Dad's cool too. Jonathan, I want to hear some of those steam engines running, man. So you need to I want to hear one of them, like really going. I want to hear you toot a horn. God, the steam engine stuff is super cool. Yeah, Andrew, I got a bunch of, well, actually I need to order more, but yeah, I do have a bunch of Scott Speed Shop stickers, but the only way to get them is to meet me in person, and I'll be at this No Name Nationals thing. I need to bring about 1,000 probably, because I took, I think, 150 to Indy, and I ran out, like, surprisingly fast, actually. It's kind of impressive. Raker, welcome. Oh, I don't miss it, man. And the reason why I don't miss my Javelin is just because it's in a good home. Kevin, who bought it, he's having fun with it. Yeah, sorry, man. Well, that rule might change. We'll just have to see. It's just kind of like, I mean, obviously it's not fair to people across the ocean, like who are in, obviously guys like in Australia, I don't think they're going to make a trip to the United States anytime super soon and just to visit me. So we'll probably change that little rule after a while. I wouldn't get discouraged on that. Any plans to get more horsepower to Von Duque? I don't think Dad's super worried about the horsepower on it. It sure would be nice. What's going on, Joe? Simpson Speed Shop. Another fantastic YouTube channel right there. Hopefully you got that 950 all sorted out, man. Ooh, the compressor just kicked on. 70 people. 71 people. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm hoping your Ultra XP, you got it all cleaned up and didn't have any issues, man. I've heard horror stories about people getting shavings out of those carburetors brand new. And wow, until I saw your video, I'd never actually seen it, and it's just like, that's scary. I don't know if it would actually hurt anything, but it would probably cause some damage. But I mean, at least it's not like steel and stuff. But man, it's just the fact that that's getting past quality control. Yeah, actually, so we are going to be painting the duster basically in the driveway, or I'm going to go to my buddy Dave's place, and he's got kind of a garage shed kind of thing, so we could do that. Oh, we got a celebrity in here. Jacob from Tall John's Fun Shop just saying hi. Me and Pop are on our way to Ohio Valley Drag Strip for test and tune. Well, Jacob, you tell your Pop I said hello, and I hope you guys have a safe drive and have a lot of fun. I love you dudes. You guys are cool. And that is one of the many YouTube channels that is in here that's super cool. It's Tall John's Fun Shop. If you guys really get a kick out of the way Dad and I operate together, the way Tall John and Jacob interact is just, it blows me away. Because Jacob is this impressive young man. I think he's 10 or 11. I can't remember. But the fact that he knows more about carburetors than half my customer base is quite impressive. And he's got a real desire to learn this stuff, and you can see that. And that's what really is super cool to me. Heading home, but I'll sign back on if you're still on. Off early because of Good Friday. Well, Vincent, if we are still live, I will see you then, man. Wow, there's a lot of gunk inside these needles and seats. My God. Let's see. Everett, I am planning on going to the No Name Nationals at this point in time. I'm mostly going to hang out with my friends, do a couple fun passes with my friends. But that's really about it. Mostly just hang out and meet people, hang out, that kind of stuff. Building carburetors at 18. Or nice, I was building carburetors at that age. I'm 18 now. Well, awesome, dude. That's freaking cool to hear. It's good to hear more people are into carburetors than just me and old timers. See, William, what you say here? Interesting repair on the rear tubs of the Cushman. Maybe able to help me out with using your lathe if you were up to it. Yeah, William, call me anytime, man. If I can make something to help you out, I will. Anna's truck is it's doing all right. I had to fix a major bog it had, but after I got that bog fixed, it's good. She did finally pass her driver's test yesterday. I was kind of proud of her. My dad started me off on that stuff, and I love it. Well, it's freaking awesome, dude. I wish we could get more people into the hobby and wanting to do this kind of stuff because we need it. Been rebuilding your own carburetor since 1989. Wow. I can't remember what year I started doing Holley carburetors, but I'm glad I got into them. Uh, yeah, they're finicky and they're quirky and they've got their issues, but what doesn't? I mean, the Holley carburetor is most like a human being just because it's so flawed. But it works. And you can get great fuel economy out of Holleys and you can get unmatched performance out of them. But you just got to be willing to work with them. If you just want something simple and easy, then you get an Autobrock. And by Autobrock, I actually mean a Carter because that's the proper name. Gotta go starter is calling me, or Mr. Slater is calling me back. Oh. Back to grab. Well, Roy, you have a good day, man. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see. I forgot, Anna, you're not at work today. Don't mind me as I'll say that about quadrajets. So when they're right, they are fantastic. But when they're not right, I don't have that rocket scientist degree to be able to figure out what's going on with those things. But they are neat. I like to get more into spread boards, just haven't ever had any luck with them. Okay, where did it go? There's a whole pile of screws here, and I lost. Damn it. It'll show up, right? Been playing with Carb since 1979. Well, see, yeah, if you've been like you learn something, there it is, and you get good at it. That's another point I try to make to people is just because you're good at one thing doesn't mean you got to stop trying to get better at another. So yeah, you're good with Carters, and you kind of know everything about them. So why not learn another carburetor, or at least give it a shot? Here after watching Coffee Walk. You have any experience with a Predator carb any good? I've actually got a pair of Predators, but I've never done anything with them but display them. They're really neat carburetors if you can figure them out. 650 spread bore Holley double pumper. You know, Dad bought one of those at the Indy swap meet, and I'd like to freaking play with it and give it a shot. I think they're neat. I think if you took some time and you fixed some of the issues with those carburetors, because they did have issues, that could be a fantastic carburetor. I know Tall John, he's all about them. I kind of wish we could have got that one for Dad's van working good. But all that matters is it runs and drives now, and so far no issues. And now that I've said that, it's going to catch on fire and explode on us. That hopefully I'm kidding here. Really do hope I'm kidding. 'Cause I'd rather not. I'd rather not do that. That would suck. picked up, whoa, Brian, what'd you pick up? Picked up some old cool set of Ratty Kraggers for $50. Dang, dude. Freaking score. Let's see. Only buy a new car from somewhere like Willie's set up for that purpose. Yeah, I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Yeah, knock on wood. You guys are actually sitting on a wooden table. Big fan of the channel. Tall Johns and Joe Simpson as well. Got a few videos of a 68 Street Strip Sleeper Valiant on my channel if you want to check it out. Dude. Symbolic 789. Okay. Trying to memorize your channel. I don't have anything to write with, so I can look that up later. I love to get me a demon carburetor. I love demons. Yeah, I love the demons. When you get the older demons, when it was still Barry Grant, that's when you got the good ones. Ratty said ETs. Oh, we got Thumper, the sweaty fat guy. I love your name, dude. You freaking got one of the greatest names on YouTube ever. I kind of wish that was my channel name. It would fit me good. Oh, Anna, Anna. Oh, how you doing, Johnny? Mopars and guitars. Man, this is just going to turn into me just telling everybody about all these awesome channels. It's very descriptive. I dig it. The old Kindig Carb's great too. Yes. Yes. I keep losing things here. Donovan, everything is going pretty well today. We finished filming a video on how to repair the jet holes and jet threads on a Holley carburetor, and gonna work on the van a little bit later. I'm with you, man. I bought that one Barry Grant era Demon at Indy. I took it apart and it's just amazing. I ain't letting that thing go. Let's see here. eBay has some vintage Super Trick rims. Are expensive, but have seen some good deals. Yeah, that's the problem with eBay. Is sometimes there's good deals, sometimes there's not. Chuck, so far we are planning on going to this No Name Nationals event. I got registered real early on, but I don't know. Hopefully everything stays cool and groovy, and we will keep going. Oh yeah, here you go. Since we're talking about these threads, that is all that remains of the old jet. I had to put a screw in there and rip it out. I'm doing good, Johnny. How are you doing, man? So if you guys like cool tunes and guitars and Mopars, obviously Mopars and guitars is where you need to go. Good friend of mine, he actually lent his rockin', I mean, just some of the, I literally, when I first stumbled across his channel and he offered for me to use his music, I sat there and I would sit there at my desk and I would just jam out his freaking tunes. They're freaking killer. He's got a bunch of his music on YouTube, and unfortunately he suffered from some health complications not too long ago, but it looks like he's getting better and better and better with every video he posts. Dude was rocking out on his guitar, shredding with one hand, and I was just blown away by it. So if you guys want to go show some support to a really good dude and check out and listen to some freaking sweet tunes, highly recommend it. Sorry, I'm also putting things away over here, trying to get things squared away. There we go. Okay, we can probably start to assemble these things now. I've heard of Mopar City. I've heard good things about it. Don't think my 64 Cyclone will be fast enough to be... Oh, dude, it ain't about fast. It's just going to have fun. You know, it's a... not to sound like an advertisement here, but the No Name Nationals is basically just a great place. It just happens there's going to be a drag strip there. We could race, but it's about meeting other YouTubers and making connections and stuff. So I wouldn't be worried about trying to be the fastest guy there. Just show up and have fun. All you got to do is have 500 subscribers, and you're good. It's been a pretty fun little excursion so far. to put the metering box over there because we got to assemble float bowls. I'm going to try and keep up with chat. I'm going to try. I'm not making any promises. Oregon has a junkyard called Wildcat Mopar. That sounds cool. It's all about the Gearhead Live. Getting to know people we see online, have fun. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I'd like to have an old car city down south. Sad they don't sell anything though. Yep. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, man? And just so you know, this is not the typical live. This is just my channel and hanging out with all the super cool viewers we got. Because we have the coolest people ever. Man. Brian, you need to come to the freaking deal. You really do. Yeah, one of the neighbors is outside messing around. Let's see here. I just need to loosely assemble these guys. That way all these miscellaneous parts aren't just laying around. Oop, neighbors are mowing their yards. What's going on, Rodney? Donovan, Jezebel is just fine. We had that one hiccup with the coil dying on us. But other than that, so far so good. I've been daily driving the car. If I got to deliver a package and stuff, no issue so far, knock on wood. Thank God that wooden table's right there. Or I'd get stranded somewhere. Yes, the rat was eliminated. We did catch that guy. Thank God. Yeah, Thumper, you're right. Those are freaking cool cars, and it's hard to say if there'll be any other ones out there. You know, bring something unique. Everybody's got a Chevelle or a Camaro or something like that. So when you can bring something unique and cool, that makes it worth it, really. Ooh, head cold. Yeah. Okay, now all we gotta do is put the little guard in here. There we go. That's one float bowl loosely assembled. Then we gotta put the spring inside of here. Demon, yeah, the old demons are getting harder to find. That is for sure, Nathan. Anytime I find an old Barry Grant demon that's reasonably priced, I try to pick it up. I've only got 2. Now I have no Mopars. Isaac, no. You should know better. We don't want people sending us money. I appreciate the $20, but I don't need people sending me money. Really don't. We're just here hanging out. This is just for you guys. You guys do a lot. You know, without this awesome group of viewers, this channel would be, well, it'd be small, and we'd still just be kind of where we used to be. And it's thanks to all these awesome viewers we got that we got almost 21,000 subscribers, and it's freaking impressive. You guys are the reason why this channel is what it is. What are my thoughts on going electric in new cars? I really have no problem with it. I just think it's just like the EFI thing. It's a little soon. I think there's some more research and development that should have happened first. Always ran Holleys. What's the difference between it and the demons? Okay. So, demon carburetors were designed by Barry Grant. Barry Grant basically had a dream of building a better Holley, and he did. However, he was kind of a crappy businessman, from what I understand, and made a lot of bad decisions and eventually went out of business. So everything that we love about modern Holleys, like the Ultra XPs, really came from Demon. The larger float bowls, some of them had float drains in them right in the front, like the Ultra XPs have. They were like I don't know if Holley ever did a contour body before the Demons, but I know like the Demons were always super streamlined. Of course, to fully appreciate the Demon, you have to appreciate the Barry Grant Holley carburetors that he made, which were just BG castings. And those are freaking cool carburetors. They had replaceable Venturis. So, you know, like inside of your Holley, you have the throttle bores, and this is called your Venturi, and this is your booster. The booster is what sticks out. And on some of the Barry Grant carbs and some of the earlier Demons, these Venturis had a colorized insert that could be swapped in and out, and you could effectively change the CFM rating on your carburetor almost on the fly. And I don't know, it's just super cool. But all that's dead now. Have you ever worked on an 800 thermal quad? No, I could go ahead and tell you, I have never done anything besides turn the idle screw on a thermal quad. So I can't help you, man. I stick to what I know. Which, this is backwards. Man, I thought I had this freaking camera fixed where it read right. Oh well. Let's see, there's one float bowl screw. Where's my other one at? Man. Oh, it read right for you guys? Okay, so it's just reading backwards for me. So technically on your screen, I'm over on that side. But on your guys' screen, I might be over there. That's confusing. I got to get a couple screws. I'll be just right over here to the side of you. I can't see you though, so don't be talking behind my back. Because technically I'm still beside you. Of course I'm not going to be able to find the ones I need. There's one. Oh, that one's brand new though. I don't know if I want to put a brand new one in there. Crap stick. Crap. I'll be right back. Parts carburetor, where are you? There you are. Oh, we need a parts carburetor. There we go. I'm back. What'd I miss? If you sold all your Mopars and parts, could you retire? Probably, yes. But I would be very bored. Very, very bored. Well, hell, I added up how much money I have invested in just carburetors the other day. And it's a little scary. It's just a tad bit scary, actually. Those aren't the right ones. Damn it. Okay. Add that to my list on Allstate. I need some accelerator pump screws. What's up, JMR? Let's see here. I just put a screw down. Dang it. Where's everything going? Did you guys take that other full bowl screw? It's true. Having a giant pile of money, I would rather have a giant pile of parts. Gives me something to play with. You know, you can only play with money so much. Still looking for a 440 Mopar engine. It's hard to... Oh, dude, I can only imagine what it'd be like trying to find a 440 on the freaking... What's up, Rob? I can only imagine what, the thought of trying to build a Mopar on Hawaii just... Oh, my God. There's one guy I watch, oh, dang it, I forgot his channel name. He's, got a, Tri-5 Chevy, and he's got a blown, I think, big block in his, car, and he's out in Hawaii, and it's just like, holy crap. Like, you couldn't have picked a worse hobby to have. Really. Oh, we're approaching our 1 hour mark, and that's typically when I always call things. It's definitely been cool hanging out with you guys. It's been, like I said, it's been entirely too long since we've all hung out. Well, as far as Project X goes, so yeah, it's kind of a shame to see it get converted to an EFI car, but at the same time, it's supposed to be an ever evolving hot rod. And if that's going to be the next evolution of hot rods, then I guess it falls true to what it's supposed to be. But yeah, I still ain't happy about it. I like things that make a lot of noise and go broom broom. Well, thank you, Uni. Thank you, Andy. How's the dyno treating you? Did you hit 700 yet, or are you going to make us wait? Because I'm eagerly chomping at the bit. I can't wait for you to make 700. At 690, 590. Man, 10 horsepower wave. You ought to be able to freaking get that extra 10. Ah, there went the screwdriver. Really ought to. This video made cutting onions bearable. Man, I think I'd rather cut onions. Yeah, there you go, Andy. Go get some freaking salad bowls. Go to your local Walmart like they do on Engine Masters and put a couple salad bowls on top of it. That'll be the demon twig. Of course, you got Dominators on there. Are you still running the Dominators? We need to find you a pair of old school aluminum velocity stacks for those Dominators. Thank you, man. 71 Plymouth. You're Aaron or Henry. Oh man, it's been a minute. Ah, that's where the washer went for that one screw. It broke. Dang it. Dominators are super cool. Those freaking heads are massive. You need to make some t-shirts where it's like, I came here to kick a Mopar's butt in a Ford, something like that. You know, I'm not gonna fucking design this for you, but you know, you need something like that, just for when you crush the bottle rocket. As long as you can get traction, dude, it's over with already. I actually had a pair of Thrush Outsider side pipes, but I sold them, so we got the Corvette styles on here now. And Dad likes them, so that's all that matters. Spittoons for velocity stacks? Hey, that's not a bad idea. Jaws at BC Performance, thank you. Thank you. Yes, that is his name. What's up, Brian from Dust Devil Garage? You getting work done to the old duster? Bottle Rocket is Stella's sleazy sister. Yeah, we're getting kind of close to that time frame in which I need to focus more on what I'm doing. I could have had these carburetors together already, but I figured, you know what? We will all just hang out. And this lock washer doesn't want to go back on this screw. Dang it. Make sure it's refreshing. Nope, it's not. You take care, Andy. Hit that 700 number. I'm not going to be happy. I know you can do it. Oh. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're going to get parts. Yeah. Man, getting this lock washer back on is not easy. I did not get blessed with very dexterous hands. I'm changing my parts to Jegs now. I don't know what you mean by that, but kind of scares me. William Sanders, how you doing, brother? Had to stop by, take this customer's car through the wash. Dude, it's good hearing from you. You are one of my favorite guys to hear from. There we go. Got it on there. Any plans for the yard dart? The yard dart is patiently waiting its turn just like everything else. It's getting a 4-speed and everything else. We got Bad Tree Productions in here, and we got Sherry from Dust Devil Garage. Let's see. I can't believe you can hear the lawnmower. That's disappointing. That's one thing I hate more than anything is the sound of a lawnmower. Absolutely hate it. Thanks, Brian, for bringing up the satellite. How much could you safely turn a 71 340? That would have to be checked out. I'm not going to say how much you could turn it down safely. That just needs to be checked out by a machinist. Typically, you don't want to go more than 20 or 30. On the journals, you really don't. You see. Brought out all the finest people. Oh, man. We've got about 70 people in here. That's pretty impressive. Kind of proud of that. Oh, thank God it's not being disturbed. I was going to say I'll have to go start a fist fight with my neighbor. Which, unfortunately, that would be the old lady, and we actually get along great. I don't want to have to get into a fight with Linda. She's cool. Did you say Summit screwed you on vector wheels? Oh man, that would suck. That would suck. Got to clean this out now. I've always had pretty good luck with Jegs. I'm not going to say they are the one and only, but they haven't really ever screwed anything up for us per se. I mean, that was their fault. I've always had pretty good luck with them, but I mean, everybody's got their preference on who they buy from. So I won't shame someone for using something like, if you're like Birdsong and you live basically in Las Vegas and there's a Summit store right next door to you, it kind of makes sense if you can avoid paying for shipping and you're just right there. I don't have any of them right next door to me, so that's like Jegs. Take my time, I'll find it. You know, you say that, it doesn't mean you will. Thank you for stopping in, Blake. Oh, we got Evil Town. How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a long time, man. Yeah, that last time I was at your place, God, I can't remember how big the channel was. It was nowhere near what it is now, and I didn't know as much as I knew about carburetors. It wasn't for you, man. We're doing a pair of 6109 Holley 750 tunnel ram carbs and a whole bunch of stuff. I think I counted up the other day. It's dang near 40 Holley double pumpers I got in store now. And we just did a video on repairing the it's actually got inserts I made and glued in there to fix the jet threads. Did I say what CFM? What'd you say? Did you say what CFM you're building? So these are a pair of 750 6109 list number tunnel ram carbs. These are specifically designed for tunnel ram applications. Don't make them anymore, obviously. The metering blocks are extremely special to these. You can replicate them, but not easily. So these are real special, and that's why I took the time to fix them and video it and showcase anything's possible with enough time and effort. Nothing more cathartic than rebuilding Holley carbs until you over tighten the bolts. Yeah. So that's actually like when you tear out the threads. That's kind of why I did this repair with these aluminum plugs that I glued in with sleeve retainer, So if that happens on any of these other holes, I can drill them out, glue in a new plug, and they're fixed. So no more worrying about trying to fix things. Let's see. Nation, I can't get any new catalogs from Jegs. I'm old school and I don't like getting online. Yeah, it's their catalog thing. I understand why people want catalogs. The problem is anymore, there's no way you could have every single part in that catalog because it's just so vast and expansive. Like, I can't imagine what kind of money the classic industry shells out to build their catalogs and give them out for free. Like, your company's got to be doing very well to be able to do that because their catalog's got everything. Let's see. Thank you, Joseph. Yeah. I can't speak for the Autobrock Carburetors, man. I'm about as far from Autobrock as it can get for as far as carburetors go, so I cannot say if they're any good or not. The one thing I can say is I got a buddy who built a big block stroker Mopar with a tunnel ram, and he put a pair of those brand new AVS2s on it, and it made like 690 horsepower. So those new AVS2s, they've got annular boosters. That's like the first real innovation on an Autobrock Carter style carburetor since the first day they debuted. Those carburetors, if that's the style you want, you don't want a Holley, that's what I would recommend. I mean, that's just what I would say. Normally I assemble these standing up. It's going to be a little weird. Let's see, put all these screws in here, keep checking chat. That is one thing for sure I'm going to say is hopefully everybody has a nice Easter weekend. Go spend time with your family and enjoy nice weather, hopefully. That's what we're going to be doing. And we got video coming out today. I'm not going to tell y'all too much about it, but it does feature Dad and a Jezebel. So it might be pretty good. I don't know. You guys will be the judge of that. The problem with doing the YouTube thing is I watch my videos about 4 times before I actually put them up. So I'm so sick of them. I try to purge them from my memory. Because I try and put out some sort of resemblance of good content. Try to is the word. I'm not going to say I'm successful. Ow. Let's see. Oh man, that would suck. Well, the problem with Autobrock as a company right now is they're not in a very good financial state. So I don't know if I'd put a whole lot of faith in Autobrock surviving. They made some pretty poor decisions recently. Let's see here. So, primary metering block in. Float bowl for primary on. Okay, so that's all screwed up. That's nice. Let's pick the 4 crappiest screws to put on the front. That's how it goes, right? You mean you are supposed to watch the videos before you post them? Yeah, I think that's supposed to be the plan. Oh yeah, the wind chimes. I can't believe you guys can hear that stuff. Wow. I don't think Autobrock owns Moroso, but and it's not like Autobrock owns them. I think Autobrock's actually a part of another group that owns all those. The way the industry works is freaking weird and wacky. I don't even try to understand it anymore. It'll drive you freaking mad. It seems like it's okay in this day and age to have a monopoly. Let's see. I do have a lot of carburetors, but it takes a long time to build up this kind of inventory and try and maintain it. And anymore, I don't like selling these carburetors because I can't replace them with good stuff. So it's kind of like, well, I'll just hang on to them. If one of my friends or someone here needs a good carburetor, I'll hook them up. Huh, the Ford kickdown. I'm not real familiar with what that would look like. Gotta make sure I put the right metering box on. So I've got the test mule over there. I don't want to put the test mule on here. And now we just need a few more screws. There we go. We'll dump that one because it's ugly. That's how you do it, right? You put all the nice screws on the back. Oh, you're good, Leonard. No big deal, man. Shit. Man. Get over here. Come on. Come on. Ah. We won't be live for a whole heck of a lot longer. I can typically only afford to be live for about an hour. Jed, your Javelin is doing well at its new home. Yes, it is. Kevin is greatly enjoying the car, and that's all that matters to me. As long as he's driving it and enjoying it. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, Holley owns just about everything. And the problem with that is you lose the competition. You know, competition sparks innovation. And when you own everything, there's no more innovation. So that's what killed Excel and Mallory is Holley owns Excel, Mallory, and MSD. And they chose MSD to be the company that succeeded and went forward, while the other two just kind of went to the wayside. And in my opinion, Excel is the best of those three. I know because that Excel BEI stuff I run is freaking ancient and it still works. And I know MSD systems that are the same age and, well, fuck, you're lucky if they work. Sorry. Let's see. I am no one. Welcome, man. I do not have a test mule engine yet. That is something I do want. I would like a test mule engine just so I could run everything on it. But I'm not actually rebuilding this carburetor. I am just putting it back together so it can sit on the shelf. I don't build all my carburetors out and let them sit. I just dry assemble them. And when I need them, I'll throw a kit in them so that way they're fresh. I don't want the gaskets drying out. Let's see. I know I just missed something. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see here. We're done. All the rest is spare parts. Except for that guy. I did not put the C-clip back on that. That C-clip goes on here. Hopefully it doesn't go flying across the frickin' room. Oh, and air bleed screws. Gotta put those in. So what makes these carburetors really cool is this roller style linkage. It's the old style, and it's just smooth. So the secondaries are operated on a little roller wheel. And I mean, it's super freaking smooth. It really is. And I don't know why they got away from it other than it was complicated and it would be expensive to manufacture over and over and over. But it's just so freaking cool. It's a shame. So once these guys are in, I'm gonna go back to work on the van. Because we got lots of van stuff to come get done. Let's see here. Do I have any good leads on a 440 tunnel ramp? I do not, man. Gonna dual point the dust. God dang it, Brian, I missed it. I missed it. Gonna dual point on the going to dual point on the duster. I was going to go MSD, but I don't want to break when I need everything for it. Letting a 282 AMC 6-cylinder. Wow. Oh. Well, in order to recommend you a carburetor, I got to know everything about the engine. Um, I mean, if it's just kind of like a stock thing, a little 350 CFM Holley would be fine. Let's see. That screw was messed up. I can't say for what Dad wants to do for the van. It seems like he kind of wants to keep the patina, and I'm kind of pushed him towards it just because in order to give it the proper paint job to replace what's on there would cost a small fortune. It really would. You can't just paint that thing a solid color and think it's still super cool. I'm not saying a solid color wouldn't be super cool. I mean, if you don't like patina, that's fine. But it needs to have something funky going on in order to keep its authenticity. So, yeah. I don't think he's planning on painting it. I think he's got that idea out of his head, thank God. For some reason, I don't feel like this is not the match to this one. That's what I thought. Where's the match? There it is. That's why I got a bunch of spare parts. So that guy is done. That's the one with the repaired metering blocks. This one now needs to come apart. A complete max wedge top end on eBay. Wow, don't be tempting me, man. I've always wanted a max wedge. And that's the kind of temptation a man does not need. We have the Rob in the house. How you doing, Rob? What are you on, lunch break now? Because if you're on lunch break, I could use a double bacon cheeseburger, man. Oof. No, I want one of those. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, man? My God, the chat just exploded. Everybody is shouting at each other. Wow. Can't even keep up. You kind of lose me at the jalapenos, man, not gonna lie. I'm not much into that kind of stuff. Clean this guy. This carburetor's in so much better shape. Such better shape than the other one. Only $7,000 for that top end. Yeah, that's pretty steep. I mean, even with all things considered about max wedge stuff, at least I think it's kind of steep. But I don't know. I mean, I know what the cross rams cost. I know what the heads cost. I know what the rocker gear cost. I think you could assemble that out of parts and pieces cheaper. But yeah. Put that clip in. There we go. Let's see. Burger King do a. See, so here's a problem. The town I live in, we've got every single fast food joint you can imagine. But all the ones you like want to enjoy are sketchy. Like we got a Wendy's and we got a Burger King both, and you don't dare eat at either one. And I feel bad for anybody who comes through this town and eats there because I'm pretty sure they're going to spend the rest of their evening with the porcelain throne. Not lying. It's pretty sketchy. And by pretty sketchy, I mean extremely sketchy. All right. Spring is in there. There we go. Put those back in. So I'll say this. We are going to stay live until both these carburetors are done. Which is, I'll give it like 5 minutes. Need to put your Pro Stock Hemi in your Duster. I don't want to do that to the Duster. I don't want my Duster to become a full-blown... That's what it would become, is a full-blown drag race car. You'd have to cut it all up. And I don't want to do that to it. It's a real 340 car, so I'm not going to molest it beyond, repair back to the way it should be, which is... I kind of want to keep it as it should be, Let's see. So actually, it's funny. Plymouth Arrow, that was my first car. I kind of wish I still had it. I don't know if I'd put the Pro Stock in it, but I would definitely put a hot small block in it. Well, Anna, maybe you need to buy the Duster. Oh, man, I love Waffle House. First world problems. Yeah, I have a Hemi, but don't know what to do with it. That is so true, Rob. So true. It sounds like this screw is going into sand. Freaking awful. It's funny. We were at like 75 people at one point, and now and then we dropped down to like 60, and now we're back up to 70, and it's freaking cool. Hemi and a 68 Barracuda. Yes, you are right. That's the answer. Oh, hey, Shopcat. You should be able to do it. I wouldn't get worried about it. You got plenty of time to grow your channel and stuff. I can't really recommend you because I've never really seen your videos. But I mean, Shopcat Industries is right there in the chat. So if you want to go check them out, this is your opportunity. I need to probably do that, actually. The problem is anymore, there's just so many people doing YouTube now, you can't hardly keep track of everybody. And you want to support everybody you possibly can, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't have enough time to watch people I've already subscribed to. And it makes you feel bad because there's so many cool people out there with all these different talents and stuff. But I wouldn't worry about, hitting that goal. I think you'll get it, no problem. Dadgummit. Yeah, everybody's going to be doing YouTube before we know it. Old crescent wrench. See, what a lot of people also got to understand about the old Pro Stock Hemi dozer. Yeah. What you also got to understand about the Pro Stock engine is it runs on like 116 octane and nothing else. I will not put junk ass E85 through that engine because I won't disgrace it with that stuff. It's going to run on what it's supposed to run on because I haven't sacrificed anything in the build of that engine. It's all been the correct stuff, period correct. And so it's going to have period correct distributors, period correct carburetors, period correct everything on it, including the fuel that runs through it. And that stuff ain't cheap. And also, there's no 85 around me. There used to be a gas station that sold E85, and then they stopped real abruptly. Yeah, I just don't like that stuff. I really don't. That's not saying you shouldn't. I mean, everybody's got opinions, That's kind of what makes the world go around is nobody's the same. Everybody's got different views on stuff. You know, if everybody agreed on the same thing, it'd be a very boring world. And this needle is junk. So we're going to put that one in. And that one's okay. Oop, come on back. Okay, so I need a needle and seat, and I need... you guys are coming with me this time. So, this is Holley tool drawer. All my spare parts. And we just need a junk needle and seat, which I know we got one of right there. So yeah, right there. Junk one. So yeah, this is like all spare parts. This is just one of the many. Let's see. So we're going to put you guys like right here. There you go. You're right there. Oh no, I got to move over. What do we need again? We needed a needle. Let's see. Air bleed. There it is. Come on. Gimme, gimme. Okay, so we needed that and that. What else do we need? Do we need anything else, guys? Oh, the Jegs parts force is actually pretty handy. As you can see, it has made the perfect bench to assemble carburetors on. Oh, Rick, and you just picked up a 605 Hemi. Nice. Are you going to finally convert your car into something super cool with a Hemi, or did he buy it? You need something cooler than that big block Chevy. Chris Albrecht from Talking Mopars. Wow, now I am something special on YouTube. I just don't live stream a whole lot. We're just hanging out in the garage today. I told everybody I'm going to live stream until this carburetor's done, and now I'm trying to find parts in my carb bin. And I can't remember if I got everything or not. It's for Rick Shikuda. By the way, that Valley tray I got from him, it's leaking a little bit. It kind of sucks. But it's fine. It's not a big leak. It's not bad. I do got a lot of those things technically sold if we can get more of those. Got a lot of people who want them. Okay, we gotta move back. I think we got everything. There you go, you guys can just stare at the Hemi valve covers hanging above my head. There we go. We can get back to normal. It froze up. What? Did we freeze? Hello? Okay, Thopper, thank you. Didn't freeze up on your end. Okay. There we go. Put those in there. There we go. Those are both in there. Thank you, everybody, for letting me know that the stream didn't die. That's good. Okay, so now we can put the sight plug back in. Let's see. What's everybody saying? I'm missing something. Are there Jegs branded nitrous solenoids? Well, there definitely needs to be. I mean, Jegs has their own brand of cups. So why wouldn't they have nitrous solenoids or carburetors? Where's refreshments? Well, we're almost out actually, so sorry. Jegs need to do like their own house branded tea. Oh, come on, carburetor. Brian, you do need all of the NOS. By the way, for anybody watching, the proper pronunciation of NOS is NOS. I know there's a lot of people out there who think it's pronounced nitrous or nitrous oxide, but it's really called NOS. Okay, get educated. No, NOS is a brand name, Rob. I need to like issue a challenge with all my viewers. We need to just make like a video together where we just get like 100 people and we all just like scream NOS and into the camera, and then we can just make a video compilation of it. Just for people like Rob who get triggered by that, I think it'd be hilarious. Oh, dude, can you imagine what the Fast and Furious franchise did for like companies that sold nitrous and NOS and all this? Rob, only because you're in here am I going to call it NOS. Oh, it's funny. Rob, you know what? That's what Jegs should call their nitrous system if they ever make one. They should literally just call it NOS. And it would be spelled NAWSSSSS. And I think that would be the marketing gold. I'm just saying. I need the big one. Two of them. Let's see. Jed, need to make a funny Fast and Furious video knockoff with your family and us. Yeah, we probably should. I have a lot of fun talking about making funny haha parody videos with people. It just takes so much work. What'd you say? Those Hollies are NOS. Oh my god. Oh, the Kansas accent. Oh, limbs are NOS. Oh, thank you for that. You gave me another reason to say the word NOS. Sorry, Rob. Rob's probably sitting in his car eating his lunch and his ears are actually bleeding. Rob, what would you do if we could actually convince Jegs to make their own NOS kits and they called them NOS kits? Oh, I could just imagine if Jegs actually made them and they called it NOS and Rob had to like handle them. I would try everything in my power to get the guys at Jegs to make Rob be the guy who's got to film the commercial and he's got to scream NOS at the top of his lungs. I think that would be fantastic. I mean, we got 58 people right now. Just all agree with me. Just say that's a fantastic idea. Rob needs to be the guy who screams NOS at Jegs. He films the commercial and he's got to be like all super pumped up and excited. Well, Rob, only you can be the guy to film that. Because clearly you are the guy who is most annoyed by it. Oh, Brian, are you seriously getting Dust Devil Garage branded gummy bears? That is amazing. Rob, we're going to start a... Oh, you really are? Wow. I'm going to need some of those. We need to film an infomercial. Oh, man. We're having too much fun today, aren't we? It should be illegal to have this much fun. You know what's funny is I just kind of loosely dry assembled these, but I still set the float right. Oh, we got Big Richard in for Big Richard's World. Oh, dude, I just figured I'm sitting here working on some Holleys. I figured I'd just go live and hang out with my viewers because it's been a long time since I've been able to do that. Oh, dude, if Rob had a mullet and he had like, a mustache and he had spiky, like the top of his hair was all spiked up and he looked like he was straight out of the freaking 90s like a time machine. Oh, I'm having ideas now on how that could work. Rob, I'm going to probably send an email to Luke or Lucas and I'm going to see if I can make this happen. Just need a wood. Oh, man. Nice, dude. I always kind of like that Zex nitrous kit. I used to have some Zex nitrous bottles. I just never got into using nitrous or... Sorry, my throat's getting dry because I don't have enough tea out here, but the NOS! Brian, I wish I had StreamYard on my phone and I could do like the regular lives so that way I could bring you in here so that way you could do all the NOS talk for me. Richard, we do need to talk about that Barry Grant. I want that thing pretty bad. You need to get my cell phone number from anybody. Ruben's got it. Any of them guys have got it. You just need to call me. Because I do want that thing for the collection for education purposes. And I want to play with it too. It's super cool. NOS the world. That's what I thought. There's no freaking spring in there. Where's that spring at? We're missing parts. Dang it. I guess now we do got to rob from this carburetor. I'll do a NOS bit if you LS swap the satellite. Dude, I'll do it. I'll straight up do it. Just to get you to scream NOS at the top of your lungs, I will totally LS swap my satellite. It's going to hurt me inside, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth every second. But it's got to be on video. It's got to be like a commercial. And there's no way around that. Oh, no, dude, I'm not going to buy an LS. I'm going to go find one at a junkyard. Literally bone stock, right out of a truck. All that stuff. Soda can rods end up being reusable. I don't know who you're talking to, man. I do not know. Ooh, that's the spring we need. And an early accelerator pump housing. And this rag smells really good. That open and shut. I got a new penetrating fluid called open and shut, and it smells really sweet. It's like What's that car freshener smell like every grandma uses? It's like pina colada. That's what it smells like. The freaking cleaner smells like pina coladas. Kind of weird. Put those away. Okay. I need to find some 6" center squares for my tunnel ram. I have a pair. They're not a matched pair. Um, Finding a matched pair is kind of difficult. If you want to buy like brand new, I know Allstate Carburetors, they sell them. They've got newer versions of them. They've actually got them too. That'd probably be the way I'd go, honestly, if I wanted a pair of them. Just because one of the problems you run into with the old carburetors is everybody's had their hand in them and messed with them. And it's hard to get them back the way they're supposed to be. So when am I building a chopper? I'm not building a chopper. It'd be cool, but that's not on the agenda list, unfortunately. I have got plenty of projects as it is. That Jimmy Buffett smell. Thank you. Yes, yes. Someone with good taste in music. God, I love Jimmy Buffett. Even though that's Margaritaville. Yeah, Big Richard. Actually, they sent me some stuff. I bought some stuff from them to do this repair. Here is the business card for Allstate. Hopefully that reads correctly. The phone number is 631-234-8327. I can also text that to you once I get your number saved in my phone. They're great people. They're up in New York, and they're not your typical New Yorkers. Rob, you're really hurting our friendship, dude. I love Jimmy Buffett. So does Dad and Mom. Like, I don't know how you can not like Jimmy Buffett. I really don't. I can kind of understand why you don't like Nickelback. It's just because you don't have good taste. What's a typical New Yorker? Oh, kind of mean. uh, I mean, I've all the New York people I've ever met have been pretty cool, as far as the car people. But like your typical, like what we think of as a New York, like just regular walker, is I don't know. They got a bad rap. But I mean, like I've never met like a person from New York that was into cars and racing that was a bad person. They were always been really super cool. And they got the super cool accent. I've always liked the New York accent. Well, unfortunately, Donovan, I cannot like the Eagles. It's part of my dudism. I'm an ordained minister of dudism, which if you've never seen The Big Lebowski, shame on you. I'm obligated not to like the Eagles. Typical New Yorker. Okay, I got you now. You're talking about the car New Yorker. I dig that. Let's see. These are size 80 jets. Holy crap. These got to go in the Holley box. I love that movie too. I loved it so much, I actually got ordained in dudism. I can legally marry people in the name of his doodliness. Put that in there. I heard a knocking. All right, guys, so that's going to conclude us. We now have a matched pair. Well, another matched pair because I have another set of these. Of 750 Holley Tunnel Ram carburetors. They are all ready to rock and roll and make some noise once I put gaskets in them. I need to specify that. So, I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. It's been super freaking cool. Probably the longest live I've ever done on my channel, almost 2 hours. And normally I cut them off in an hour. You guys are super cool. And I'll see you guys in a few hours when the next video drops. So, yeah. Y'all have a nice weekend. Thank you. I am Nolan. Y'all take care. I'll see y'all later. And I forget this is not a YouTube video. I can't just end it like that.